Hey, what's going on? Nice to see you again. We are doing another FAQ about wheel finishes. We told you in the last one that we'd probably get more questions about wheel finishes, and we would do it again. Well, guess what? Surprise, we're back, and we're gonna do it right now. So getting into one of our most frequently asked questions, it's about wheel cleaning. You want to know how to keep your wheel clean. Well, here's the thing. When it comes down to wheel cleaning, when it comes down to finishes and trying to protect them, one of the easiest things that you could do is just clean your wheel frequently with a safe car wash soap. That's right, something that's non-acidic. Anything that comes in a bottle, and we know you want to spray something out of a bottle, the problem is that it could have acidic properties, and anytime you have an acidic wheel cleaner, the odds that it will start to damage the clear coat are much higher. So keep this in mind, read labels, ask friends, find out what works for them, but at the end of the day, keep your wheels clean. That's usually the way to keep them good for a long time. So staying on that topic of trying to keep your wheel clean, a lot of times we get a question, can I take my car to the car wash? You can. We don't necessarily recommend it. That's because if you're gonna go to the car wash with your aftermarket wheels, they tend to spray the mystery spray. You know what I'm talking about. Right before you go to pull into the car wash, you get all in there and then they come out with that gun that you don't really know where it's been, but they spray it everywhere, including all over your wheels. Most of the time it's an acidic wheel cleaner, and unfortunately, as we just said before, the acidic properties that are found in that cleaner, they're going to start to eat away at your clear coat. And usually you can see this right when you send us a picture and you say, oh, something's wrong with my wheel coating there, or my clear coat, because there's a form where the wheel has sat after it dries and it's dripped out of the lug holes and down the wheel. Listen, be careful. One of the things I do if I'm gonna go through the car wash, and I try not to go through that much, is I say to them, do me a favor, don't spray that stuff on the wheels. And I bring it through, and then afterwards when I get home, a lot of times I'll just clean the wheels myself. Okay, circling around to another point, a lot of times we get the question of, can I ceramic coat my wheels? And the answer to this is yes. In fact, we had a podcast where we talked from Eric from G-Technic, and he went through all the things that you should know about ceramic coating your wheels and how the ceramic coat protects them. So go check that out. There's a lot of information in there, and hopefully we'll be able to get Eric back here soon. The only thing that we're gonna say is that there are a lot of products on the market and we can't test them all. So just be careful, do your research, make sure it's a quality company and that the ceramic coat is safe for putting on your wheels. So for people that buy machined wheels or machine lip wheels, a lot of times we'll get a question about how do they polish their lips back? In other words, implying that the clear coat on some of those areas are starting to dull. Now, obviously we're not speaking to wheels that are not clear coated. If you have a raw aluminum wheel, like a billet wheel or something like that that hasn't been clear coated, this is not what we're talking about. We're talking about wheels that are clear coated and machined. And unfortunately, it's not something you're gonna polish. Remember, it's a clear coat that's over them protecting that machining. So if you're starting to get a cloud or something like that, you're probably already having clear coat issues or a clear coat failure. Now, that could come from chemical corrosion from using an acidic wheel cleaner, or maybe it comes from just debris and not cleaning it off your wheels. Just keep in mind that, again, we recommend cleaning the wheel frequently and often. That's the easiest way to prolong the life of the finish. So if you're at that stage where you're starting to get a haze, the best thing to do is to search out a wheel refurbisher or somebody like a body shop that's able to kind of re-clear coat that wheel. So the final point to our second frequently asked questions about wheel finishes is staying on that topic of the clear coat. A lot of times we'll get a question that basically says, I have this clear coat damage, or it looks like it's pitting or hazing or clouding, and I think the wheel is defective. Majority of the time, it's not, and here's why. Because most of the time when we see clear coat damage, like 99.9% of the time, it's because it was caused by some sort of neglect or chemical corrosion. Remember, it's not just the acidic wheel cleaner that can cause damage to that. It's also road salt, road debris, damage to the clear coat that actually penetrates it and allows the elements to kind of get underneath the clear coat. And people often forget about is the fact that if you don't clean your wheels frequently, brake dust will build up on the wheel, and brake dust, as it sits, turns acidic. So remember, leaving brake dust on your wheel is just the same as spraying a harsh chemical on it. So get that stuff cleaned, get it cleaned frequently, and don't let it be the source of your problems. So that's it on our second frequently asked questions about wheel finishes. If you have any more questions, throw them down below. Also, if you wouldn't mind doing that whole like and subscribe thing, we really like it when you click that button. So just just go do it now. It's easier if you just do it for us. We appreciate it. Take care.